Do you ever wake up feeling a bit stiff? Maybe less energetic than you used to? You might grab that quick bowl of cereal, a piece of toast, or a pastry, thinking you're starting your day right. But what if those very foods you rely on are secretly draining your energy, hurting your joints, clouding your memory, and setting you up for health troubles down the road? It's a painful reality that many of the breakfasts we grew up with, the ones that seem so comforting and familiar, can actually be working against us as we get older. We want to feel our best, to have the energy to enjoy life, play with grandchildren, pursue hobbies, and maintain our independence. But unknowingly, our morning meal might be a major roadblock. There's a simple secret to reclaiming some of that youthful vitality, and it starts the moment you wake up. It's about knowing which breakfast foods are silently sabotaging your health and which ones are like a powerful medicine for your aging body. In this video, we're going to uncover the 4 worst breakfast foods you should absolutely never touch after 60 and reveal the 4 powerful ones you absolutely must make a part of your routine. These aren't complicated changes, but they can make a world of difference in how you feel, both today and in the years to come. Watch to the end for something that will surprise you. Let's start by looking at some of those breakfast foods that seem innocent enough on the surface, but are doing more harm than good, especially as our bodies change with age. The first one is something so many of us grew up on, a staple of childhood breakfasts, and often still a quick, easy option when time is short: sugary breakfast cereals. You know the ones I mean. Brightly colored boxes, often marketed with promises of being fortified with vitamins. But if you look closely at the ingredient list, sugar is usually right at the top, often in multiple forms like high fructose corn syrup solids, and plain old sugar. Why are these so bad for someone over 60? Well, it comes down to what they do to your blood sugar. When you eat a bowl of highly refined cereal loaded with sugar and very little fiber or protein, your body absorbs that sugar incredibly fast. This causes a rapid spike in your blood glucose levels. Your body then has to release a surge of insulin to bring that sugar back down. This roller coaster of blood sugar levels is particularly hard on older bodies. Over time, these constant spikes and crashes can contribute to insulin resistance, which is a precursor to type 2 diabetes, a condition that becomes more common and harder to manage as we age. But it's not just the risk of diabetes. This blood sugar roller coaster has immediate effects you can feel. That sugar rush you get initially is quickly followed by a crash. This crash leaves you feeling tired, irritable, and often hungry again very soon after eating. So much for sustained energy. For someone over 60 who might already be dealing with lower energy levels or fatigue, starting the day with a sugar crash is the last thing you need. It sets a negative tone for your whole morning. Furthermore, the chronic inflammation caused by high sugar intake can exacerbate conditions common in older adults, like arthritis and heart disease. That bowl of sweet cereal isn't just sugar. It's usually made from refined grains, which have had most of their beneficial fiber and nutrients stripped away. Fiber is crucial for good digestion, which can become sluggish with age. Without enough fiber, you're missing out on something vital for gut health and regularity. Think about it. A typical serving size is often smaller than what people actually eat, and adding milk, even skim milk, has sugar just adds to the sugar load. Many people also sprinkle on more sugar. It's a triple whammy of refined carbs, added sugar, and a lack of nutrients that truly nourish your body. They might claim to be fortified, but the vitamins and minerals added back are often synthetic and not absorbed as effectively as nutrients from whole foods. So, while that box might promise a complete breakfast, what you're really getting is a fast track to a blood sugar spike, an energy crash, and a missed opportunity to fuel your body with something truly beneficial. It's a painful reality that something so familiar and seemingly convenient is actually working against your goals of maintaining energy, clarity, and overall health as you get older. Simply swapping this one food out can make a noticeable difference in how you feel throughout your morning. Now, It's not just sugary cereals that pose a problem. Another group of culprits often found tempting us in the bakery aisle are pastries, donuts, muffins, and other baked goods. These might seem like a comforting treat with your morning coffee, but they share many of the same downsides as sugary cereals, often even amplified. Like cereals, they are typically made with refined white flour and packed with sugar, but they often add another layer of unhealthiness, unhealthy fats. Donuts are fried, soaking up saturated and sometimes even trans fats, though less common now. They can still lurk. Muffins and pastries are often loaded with butter or vegetable shortenings that are high in saturated fat, contributing to inflammation and negatively impacting heart health. For an audience over 60, maintaining heart health is paramount. Diets high in refined sugar and unhealthy fats are directly linked to increased risk factors for cardiovascular disease, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and inflammation of the arteries. Eating a donut or a muffin for breakfast is essentially loading up on ingredients that strain your heart right at the start of the day. Beyond heart health, the combination of refined carbs, sugar, and fat in these foods leads to the same blood sugar spikes and crashes we discussed with cereal, leaving you feeling sluggish and unfocused. The lack of fiber means they don't fill you up, leading to hunger and potential snacking on other unhealthy items later. Think about the density of calories in a single muffin or donut. It can be surprisingly high, often containing more calories than a balanced meal, yet offering very little in terms of sustained energy. Protein, or fiber. It's empty calories that contribute to weight gain, which in turn can worsen joint pain, increase the risk of diabetes, and put more strain on your heart. They might taste good for a few minutes, but the negative impact on your energy levels, your waistline, and your long-term health just isn't worth it, especially when there are so many delicious and truly nourishing alternatives available. It's a classic example of a food that provides instant gratification but long-term detriment, something we want to avoid as we focus on maintaining our health and vitality in our senior years. It's tough to say goodbye to these comforting treats, but the benefits of doing so are immense, impacting everything from your daily energy to your long-term risk of serious health issues. But sadly, it's not just sweet treats that can trip us up at breakfast. There are other seemingly common choices that are just as sneaky in their negative impact on our health as we get older. Let's look at a third breakfast culprit: white toast with jam or jelly. Now, toast might seem harmless. Right. It's simple, easy, and feels light. But the key problem here is the white part and the jam or jelly part. White bread is made from refined wheat flour. Just like many sugary cereals and pastries, the refining process strips away the bran and germ of the wheat kernel, which are where most of the fiber, vitamins, and minerals reside. What's left is primarily starch, which your body quickly breaks down into glucose. So, eating white toast is very similar to eating sugar in terms of its effect on your blood sugar levels. Another rapid spike and crash. Adding jam or jelly, which is essentially concentrated fruit mixed with a significant amount of added sugar, just pours more fuel on that blood sugar fire. It provides almost no protein or healthy fat to slow down the sugar absorption or provide sustained energy. So, a couple of slices of white toast with jam is a recipe for a quick energy boost, followed by an inevitable slump, leaving you feeling hungry and tired shortly after. For someone over 60, this means missing out on vital nutrients. Whole grains, which are absent in white bread, are a great source of B vitamins, which are important for energy metabolism, and minerals like magnesium and selenium. They also provide that essential fiber that helps regulate digestion and keeps you feeling full longer. Replacing white bread with whole grain options is a significant step, but adding sugary jam still undermines the effort. Think about the nutritional payoff. You eat white toast and jam, get a momentary lift, then feel sluggish and perhaps hungry again. You've consumed calories that offer little long-term nutritional value and haven't done anything to support muscle maintenance needs protein. Brain health needs healthy fats and complex carbs. Or bone density needs minerals. It's a missed opportunity to start the day with nutrients that actively support your health goals. The simple act of spreading sugary jam onto refined bread is a prime example of how seemingly innocuous foods can chip away at your vitality over time. It's a habit that's easy to fall into because it's fast and familiar, but one that yields poor returns for your health investment. Now for the fourth breakfast food to avoid, and this one is savory rather than sweet processed breakfast meats like bacon, sausage, and ham. These are breakfast staples for many, providing that salty, fatty flavor people crave. However, they come with a significant health cost, especially as we age. Processed meats are classified by the World Health Organization as a Group 1 carcinogen, meaning there is strong evidence that they cause cancer, particularly colorectal cancer. The processing often involves smoking, curing, salting, or adding preservatives like nitrates and nitrites, which are linked to increased cancer risk. Beyond cancer risk, processed meats are typically very high in saturated fat and sodium. High saturated fat intake is a major contributor to high cholesterol and heart disease, conditions that are already significant concerns for people over 60. The excessive sodium content can lead to increased blood pressure, further straining your cardiovascular system. Many older adults are already on medication for blood pressure, and starting the day with a sodium bomb like bacon or sausage works directly against the goals of that medication and healthy blood pressure management. Consider the impact on your body. A breakfast centered around processed meat might feel satisfyingly greasy and flavorful, but it's loading your system with inflammatory fats and excessive salt. This isn't just about long-term risks. It can make you feel sluggish and bloated in the short term, unlike protein from whole, unprocessed sources. The protein in processed meats comes packaged with unhealthy compounds. For seniors, getting adequate high-quality protein is crucial for maintaining muscle mass, which is vital for strength, mobility, and metabolism. Relying on processed meats for protein is a poor trade-off. It's a habit rooted in taste and tradition for many, but one that carries serious risks for your health, contributing to inflammation, heart problems, and potentially even cancer. Making a conscious decision to remove these from your regular breakfast rotation is a powerful step towards a healthier, more vibrant future. Now that we've talked about some of the breakfast pitfalls to avoid, let's shift gears and talk about the good stuff. The foods that are like powerful allies for your body after 60. These are foods that provide sustained energy, crucial nutrients, and actively work to protect your health. Let's start with the first one, a true nutritional powerhouse: eggs. Eggs are often called nature's perfect food, and for good reason. They are an excellent source of high-quality protein, which is incredibly important for maintaining muscle mass as we age. Losing muscle mass, known as sarcopenia, is a major contributor to weakness, loss of mobility, and increased risk of falls in older adults. Starting your day with eggs provides your muscles with the building blocks they need. But the benefits of eggs go far beyond protein. They contain a wealth of vitamins and minerals, including vitamin D, important for bone health, especially when sun exposure might be limited. Vitamin B12, crucial for nerve function and energy, and absorption, can decrease with age. Selenium, an antioxidant, and choline. Choline is particularly interesting because it's vital for brain health and memory function. As we get older, maintaining cognitive function becomes a priority, and foods rich in choline, like eggs, play a supportive role. For a long time, eggs got a bad rap because of their cholesterol content. However, decades of research have shown that, for most healthy people, dietary cholesterol from eggs doesn't significantly impact blood cholesterol levels. The saturated and trans fats you eat have a much bigger effect. Since eggs are relatively low in saturated fat, especially compared to bacon or sausage, and contain zero trans fats, they are a heart-healthy choice when consumed as part of a balanced diet. Think about how versatile eggs are. You can have them scrambled, boiled, poached, or as an omelet filled with vegetables for extra nutrients and fiber. A breakfast of eggs provides sustained energy without the crash associated with sugary carbs, because the protein and healthy fats help regulate blood sugar. You feel satisfied and fueled for hours. This helps prevent mid-morning slumps and reduces the urge to snack on less healthy options. For someone over 60, incorporating eggs into your breakfast routine several times a week is one of the simplest yet most effective ways to boost your protein intake. Support muscle health. Nourish your brain, and get essential vitamins and minerals that support overall vitality. They are easy to prepare, relatively inexpensive, and incredibly beneficial. Moving on to our second recommended breakfast food, another champion for energy and health, especially as we age: oatmeal. But I'm not talking about those instant packets loaded with sugar and artificial flavors. I mean traditional rolled oats, or, even better, steel-cut oats. Why is oatmeal so good? It's a fantastic source of complex carbohydrates and, crucially, soluble fiber, particularly a type called beta-glucan. Soluble fiber is incredibly beneficial for heart health because it helps lower cholesterol levels. It also plays a key role in regulating blood sugar, creating a slower, more gradual rise after eating compared to refined grains. This prevents those energy spikes and crashes, providing you with stable, sustained energy throughout your morning. Beyond heart health and stable energy, the fiber in oatmeal is wonderful for digestive health. Many people experience digestive issues like constipation as they get older. Including fiber-rich foods like oatmeal in your diet can help promote regularity and a healthy gut microbiome. A healthy gut is increasingly linked to everything from immune function to mood and even cognitive health. So, that bowl of oatmeal is working on multiple fronts to keep you feeling well. Oatmeal is also a good source of several vitamins and minerals, including manganese, phosphorus, magnesium, and B vitamins, all important for energy production, bone health, and overall cellular function. While not as high in protein as eggs, it does contribute some plant-based protein, and you can easily boost the protein content by adding nuts, seeds, or a dollop of Greek yogurt. Think about the versatility of oatmeal. You can make it savory with an egg and some vegetables, or sweeten it naturally with berries, which we'll talk about more later, or a sprinkle of cinnamon. Avoiding added sugar, it's a warm, comforting, and incredibly nourishing way to start the day. It's easy to prepare in larger batches for convenience during the week, making it a quick yet healthy option even on busy mornings. Choosing steel-cut or rolled oats over instant provides more fiber and a lower glycemic impact. Making this simple swap from a sugary cereal or white toast to a bowl of natural oatmeal is a powerful step towards improving your energy levels, supporting heart and digestive health, and providing your body with sustained, quality fuel. It's about choosing foods that work for you, supporting your body's needs as you continue to live an active and fulfilling life. It's a humble food, but its health benefits are anything but humble. Let's continue our journey into powerful breakfast foods that can truly make a difference in how you feel after 60. The third fantastic option is plain Greek yogurt, especially when paired with berries. Greek yogurt is a standout because it's packed with protein, significantly more than regular yogurt. We've already talked about the importance of protein for muscle maintenance, but it also helps you feel full and satisfied. Curbing those mid-morning cravings. Getting enough protein at breakfast is a fantastic way to ensure you meet your daily needs, which can be higher for older adults to preserve muscle mass. But the benefits don't stop at protein. Plain Greek yogurt is also a wonderful source of calcium, which is absolutely essential for bone health. Osteoporosis is a major concern as we age, increasing the risk of fractures. Including calcium-rich foods like Greek yogurt in your diet is a proactive step towards maintaining strong bones. It also contains probiotics, beneficial bacteria that support a healthy gut microbiome. A healthy gut is linked to better digestion, enhanced nutrient absorption, a stronger immune system, and even improved mood. Now, pairing this plain Greek yogurt with berries elevates it to an even higher level. Berries, like blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are relatively low in sugar compared to other fruits and are bursting with antioxidants. Antioxidants are compounds that help protect your cells from damage caused by unstable molecules called free radicals. This cellular protection is important for reducing inflammation and lowering the risk of chronic diseases. Blueberries, in particular, are celebrated for their potential benefits for brain health and memory, which is certainly something we want to support as we age. Putting plain Greek yogurt and berries together creates a breakfast that is high in protein, calcium, probiotics, fiber from the berries, and antioxidants, while being relatively low in sugar if you choose plain yogurt and rely on the natural sweetness of the berries. It provides sustained energy, supports muscle and bone health, improves digestion, and helps protect your body at a cellular level. Contrast this with a sugary pastry or cereal. It's night and day in terms of nutritional value and how it makes you feel. You can add a sprinkle of nuts or seeds for extra healthy fats and crunch. It's a simple, delicious, and incredibly health-supportive breakfast option that is easy to prepare and customize. Our fourth power breakfast food might sound a bit trendy, but there's real science behind why it's so beneficial, especially for seniors: avocado on whole grain toast. Now, we already talked about avoiding white toast, so the whole grain part here is key. Whole grain bread provides fiber and complex carbohydrates for sustained energy. But the real star here is the avocado. Avocados are a unique fruit because they are high in healthy monounsaturated fats. These are the same types of fats found in olive oil, known for their heart health benefits. They help lower bad cholesterol levels and reduce inflammation, contributing to a healthier cardiovascular system. Beyond healthy fats, avocados are packed with nutrients, including potassium important for blood pressure regulation, vitamin K, vitamin E an antioxidant, vitamin C, and several B vitamins. They are also a good source of fiber. The combination of healthy fats and fiber in avocados helps you feel full and satisfied, preventing those energy crashes and curbing hunger. The healthy fats are also crucial for brain health. Our brains are composed largely of fat, and consuming healthy fats is essential for cognitive function, memory, and protecting against age-related cognitive decline. Think about the satiety factor. A breakfast with healthy fats from avocado keeps you feeling full and energized for much longer than a breakfast based on refined carbohydrates and sugar. It provides stable energy and feeds your brain with essential nutrients. Spreading mashed avocado on a slice of whole grain toast is a simple, flavorful way to incorporate these benefits into your morning. You can add a sprinkle of salt and pepper, some red pepper flakes for a kick, or even a sliced hard-boiled egg on top for an extra protein boost. It's a far cry from the nutrient-empty calories of white toast and jam. It supports your heart, your brain, your energy levels, and helps you feel satisfied. It's a modern classic for a reason, offering substantial health benefits wrapped up in a delicious and easy-to-prepare package. So, we've covered the 4 breakfast foods that can really set you back: sugary cereals, pastries, donuts, white toast with jam, and processed meats. These are high in sugar, refined carbs, unhealthy fats, and sodium, contributing to blood sugar problems, inflammation, weight gain, heart issues, and a lack of sustained energy. On the flip side, we've explored 4 breakfast powerhouses: eggs, oatmeal, Greek yogurt with berries, and avocado on whole grain toast. These are rich in high-quality protein, fiber, healthy fats, essential vitamins, and minerals, actively supporting muscle mass, bone health, brain function, heart health, digestion, and providing stable, long-lasting energy. The difference isn't just about avoiding the bad. It's about actively choosing the good. It's about making conscious decisions each morning to fuel your body for vitality, independence, and enjoyment of life. You don't have to completely overhaul everything overnight. Start with one change. Maybe swap your sugary cereal for oatmeal a few days a week, or replace your bacon with eggs. Small, consistent changes build momentum and lead to bigger, lasting improvements in how you feel. Remember, your body is incredibly resilient, and even modest dietary shifts can yield significant benefits at any age. Don't underestimate the power you have to improve your health simply by choosing what's on your plate first thing in the morning. It might feel challenging to break old habits, but think about the payoff: more energy to do the things you love, better focus and memory, less joint discomfort, a stronger, more resilient body, and a reduced risk of chronic diseases. These aren't just abstract health benefits. They translate directly into a higher quality of life, more independence, and the ability to truly live your best life. It's about feeling good, having the energy to stay active, and enjoying every moment. Switching to these more nutritious options doesn't mean breakfast has to be boring. Experiment with different ways to prepare eggs. Add different fruits and nuts to your oatmeal or yogurt, and try various toppings on your avocado toast. There are so many delicious and healthy possibilities. Your taste buds will adapt, and soon you'll likely find you prefer how these nourishing foods make you feel compared to the temporary pleasure and subsequent slump from the less healthy options. I know that making changes can feel daunting, but you are capable of taking these steps. Every healthy choice you make is an investment in your future self. It's about empowering yourself with knowledge and taking control of your well-being. And here's something that might surprise you. Consistency often matters more than perfection. Don't beat yourself up if you occasionally have a piece of toast or a small pastry. The goal is progress, not perfection. Making these healthier choices the majority of the time is where you'll see the real, lasting benefits. It's about building sustainable habits that support you year after year. What are your go-to healthy breakfast foods? Or which of the worst foods is the hardest for you to give up? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could help someone else. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more tips on living your best, healthiest life at every age. Remember, it's never too late to make positive changes that improve your health and happiness. Live your best life at every age.